Hello there and welcome to another video with me, Dan the Gaming Man. So last time I did a video about my Desert Island disc, the 5 games that I would be happy to have with me if I was stranded on Desert Island. So today I'm actually going to show you 5 games that I would be not so happy with. Although that's not fair. Some of these games I do appreciate are brilliant, and it's just really my opinion, maybe some hot takes as to 5 games that I don't really get. I don't really understand why they're so popular. I know I'm going to get some stick for my choices. This is just my opinion, just my taste. Let me know in the comments which 5 games you don't like, but let's just all be friendly and nice with each other. I love video games, hence why I've got a YouTube channel where I talk about video games. But these 5 are just ones that are just not for me, and they might be for you, and I'm glad that you enjoy them, but they're not to my taste. Firstly, I'm going to get this one out there. Minecraft. I don't get it. I don't understand the appeal. I don't really understand why people are so into Minecraft. I remember as a kid in the early 90s, games being really pixelated, and as much as I loved them, I was very excited as the decade went on and into the 2000s and games became more graphically complex and interesting. And when we moved from the PS1 and all the janky graphics that we had back then to the PS2 and then the PS3 and all the other consoles that were available. And you look at a game now, like something by Rockstar, like a Red Dead Redemption 2 or GTA 5, and they're just gorgeous. And then I look at Minecraft and I just don't get it. Don't get me wrong, I love retro games, of course, that's what I do a lot on this channel. And there's something about indie games that have that art style that come out today. Like Iron Meat that I recently reviewed, has that old blocky aesthetic to it. But Minecraft, I just think it looks quite ugly, and I loved playing with Lego when I was a kid, so I can maybe understand the appeal of building something yourself. But it's just not for me, and I'm sorry. I know a lot of the content creators on this platform started out with Minecraft. Many of them have gone on to become more successful than I could ever dream to be. My nephew loves playing it, and I'm sure that it's aimed at younger gamers than myself. But yeah, it's just not for me. And if I was stuck on a desert island with it, I don't think I'd like it. Next one is another controversial pick, I'm sure, especially for gamers who are a little bit younger than me. I think it was really popular with people growing up in the 90s, although I did. I just felt that perhaps the guys my age, we weren't really into this series. And of course, I'm talking about Pokemon. I've got these 2 games. I got these when Pokemon Go was really popular. I played that on the mobile phone, as many people did. And then when these 2 came out, I got them on the Switch. But yeah, it's just not for me. I've tried playing Pokemon, I really have. I've played many different versions of the game, and I just can't get on board with it. If you love it, again, I'm so sorry. Please don't unsubscribe. But just let me know in the comments why I'm wrong. But yeah, I just can't get on with it. And again, I think I've got no nostalgia for it. And I've got friends who are similar age to me who are really into Pokemon and to this day still play those games. And I think that's partly down to nostalgia. But personally, it just doesn't do anything for me. So again, I apologise. Please, let's still be friends. But yeah, it's just not a series that I'm into. My next pick is one that I've talked a little bit about on the channel before, but I don't really like the Resident Evil series. And it's not because I don't think they're brilliant. I really do appreciate how great those games are. Visually, they're fantastic. They do exactly what you'd expect them to do, and that's terrify you senseless. But I just don't like horror games. So Resident Evil or any other game, Silent Hill, they just are not for me. I remember playing Resident Evil 5, which I know is not the best in the franchise, and I think that was the moment when I just stopped liking horror games. I was stuck in a compound. I think there's a level where you're stuck in a compound and someone's coming to save you. They're in the helicopter and they say, I'll be there in 12 minutes, just, stay safe until then. And I can remember playing through it and trying to stay alive, and there was just hordes and hordes of zombies. And when the level ended, I just paused it and I covered my face and I rocked back and forwards. It was the most stressful thing I've ever been through in my life, and I've had job interviews just like everybody else, and I've had exams, but that for me is the most stressful I've ever been. And ever since then, I've just really not played horror games, although I've been playing State of Decay 2 recently, if that counts. But overall, I don't like games with jump scares, and it's strange because my favourite author is Stephen King. My favourite movies are horror. I absolutely love watching horror films, so much so it annoys my girlfriend. But I just don't like horror games. And again, I appreciate them. I think that they're brilliant at what they do, and if you're into that, then I'm sure you have a lot of fun with it. But for me, to be stuck on a desert island with any horror game, I wouldn't be happy. The next one, again, is not one that I particularly hate, and that's probably a strong word, but I'm going to go with the Borderlands games. I really thought that I would enjoy them because I'm a big fan of Fallout, as you know, but I just don't really get Borderlands. I've played, I think, all of them, and it just doesn't click with me. And I can't quite put my finger on what it is I don't like about it. I like first-person shooters. I guess I like the kind of world that it's set in. But I just feel like there's not much of a story to it. And when I was playing it, I felt like I was kind of wasting my time a little bit because I didn't really know what the point of it was. Again, if you're a fan of Borderlands, then please correct me and tell me why I'm wrong, because I would really like to love this game. But as much as I've tried, it doesn't click. So please enlighten me. The last one is my most controversial view. It's a real hot take, and this is the one that I'm going to get the most flack for. I don't get Breath of the Wild. I know, yeah, I'm an idiot, I'm stupid. I played it, really tried to get on with it, but I just think it's an okay game. Visually, I think it's one of the most gorgeous games I've ever seen, and I love Zelda. I've played all the Zelda games, and I can appreciate that there's a good game there. But for me, it just, again, I'm using this word a lot, it just didn't click. I actually prefer to the Link's Awakening remake. Oh, I know, I'm so stupid. I can't believe that I've openly said that. I've probably lost 500 subscribers, but I appreciate that it's a great game. I can see when I'm playing it, I'm like, this is amazing. This is one of the best games that's ever been made. Why don't I get it? Why am I not able to enjoy it? And I've tried, I've played it several times, and it's just not done it for me. Oh. So please go to the comments, tell me how wrong I am, correct me, tell me why I need to give these games another chance. Not the horror games, but I'm willing to listen to why I need to play any of the other games that I've mentioned, so please let me know. Also, share the 5 games that you would hate to be stuck on a desert island with. We've all got different opinions, and that's great, and that's what I want to encourage in the comments, so please get down there and let me know. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, stay safe and keep gaming.